Donald Trump loves to tell us that people, of course, do not leave his rallies early because the comment from Kamala Harris from several weeks ago, almost a month ago at this point, is still under his skin and bothering him in a way that he can't fix. However, at a recent rally this past weekend in Wisconsin, video footage clearly showed countless people climbing down the stairs behind him to get the hell out of there because they would rather be anywhere else other than listening to this lunatic talk. So here is a video clip. You can clearly see the people behind him filing out in record numbers. Take a look.
The polls say very strongly it's inflation, and I can understand it a little bit. To me, it's the horrible people that we're allowing into our country that are destroying our country. And it's the hardest problem to solve, too. I mean, it's a big, tremendous problem. And that they could do this to our country, putting, again, 13,000 murderers, many of them murdering many people. Many of them, or a certain number of them, a fixed number, but in death row, they were going to be executed. And rather than executing, they said, let's...
Wow. And of course, Donald Trump had told us previously that the people were just leaving his rally because they had to go backstage to, get their pictures taken with him. However, this was about 20 minutes into the rally. Okay, this wasn't like, okay, he's got 10, 15 minutes left. We got to go line up for pictures. This was the beginning of a 2-hour rant that Donald Trump went on, and those people did not want to be there. Here's what this is telling us. This is telling us that, of course, the enthusiasm simply isn't there. If Donald Trump can't even convince a captive audience to sit through what he has to say for longer than 20 minutes, how is he going to get these people jazzed up enough to actually go and vote for him? See, that's the problem. That is the underlying issue with the fact that, one, Donald Trump is not able to fill arenas like he used to, and two, if he does get people in there, most of them don't stay to the end. They don't care. So if they don't care enough after they've already wasted their time, how are they going to care enough to get out and vote in November? I think Trump's got a real problem on his hands, and it's a problem that, by the way, the polls are obviously not reflecting. So is this lack of enthusiasm that the polls do show, by the way, gonna impact the way that the numbers are breaking down right now? Meaning these states where Donald Trump is ahead by 1 or 2 points or losing by 1 or 2 points, does that lack of enthusiasm still make these people get out and vote? Or are they going to wake up on election day and say, you know what, I got stuff to do, right? The weather's not great. We do know statistically bad weather will keep people away from polls unless they're super jazzed up to go vote. So the slightest inconvenience on election day is where that enthusiasm gap is going to come in a negative way to hurt Donald Trump. And that is what we are seeing at these rallies. That's what he's experiencing. People simply don't care because after 9 straight years of campaigning, he has nothing new to say. He has nothing to offer these people, and that is why they're walking out of his rallies so early.